Say, kids, what time is it?
Oh, well, howdy doody, boys and girls. And howdy, Lanky-Loo.
Well, howdy there, howdy. And howdy all those kids at home, and howdy all you bubblegums here. Well, listen, how about singing Howdy song? Ready? Let's go. That was great singing, boys and girls. Sound like a bunch of gorillas. Yeah, singing for your Aunt Lucy down the hall. But now, boys and girls, you know why I'm sitting here, don't you?
Yes.
Boys and girls, Friday, I made it official that Buffalo Bob had to get off television for 1 week.
But kids, Buffalo Bob will be back next Monday, and then he'll stay here for 3 big weeks. Of course, we'll miss Buffalo Bob, kids, but here's some good news. You know, Buffalo Bob is happy about the whole thing, and so am I. Well, now look, Clarabelle, I got an idea, and it's very simple, too. Now, while Buffalo Bob is away from the circus, he's going to do some terrific campaigning for me all over the country. Like, for instance, today, he's making a trip that he probably would have made for me anyway. You see, there's a big wingding tomorrow for South Dakota in California. And right this minute, Buffalo Bob is way out in South Dakota telling the kids to vote for Howdy Doody for president.
Oh, boy, that's real great news, isn't it, boys and girls?
Yeah!
Buffalo Bob will help the campaign for you. Yes, sir. Now, I really don't feel so bad about having to send Buffalo Bob away for the week. Yes, sir. Kids, Howdy's idea is terrific, isn't it? Yes, sir. And say, you know, I personally remember South Dakota. It's a beautiful state. There are lots of little brooks, and it's great for trout fishing.
Say, Clarabelle, let's have some fun. Now, you pretend that you're Buffalo Bob, and you get your fishing line, and I'll play my one-man band with the foro-doodle that lets you hear 4 Howdy Doody voices, and let's see if we can catch the 3 little fishes. Okay? Okay, kids, and here we go. Oh, now listen, kids. This is the story of the 3 little fishes. Down in the meadow in a little bitty pool swam 3 little fishes and a mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam all over the dam. Boop, boop, did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. And they swam all over the dam. And now listen to the story in fish talk. Down in the matty and a itty-bitty poo, fam fee, itty fetty and a mama fetty foo. Fim fetty mama fetty fim, niffle tan and they fam all over the dam. Boop, boop, did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. And they fam all over the dam. Top teddy mama fetty horror will they bust, and the pea eddy fetty then nana be bust. The pea eddy fetty and off on a spree, and they fam I out to the fee. Boop boop did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. Boop boop did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. Boop boop did-em, dat-em, wat-em, chew. And they fam I out to the fee.
Bob doesn't spend all his time out there just fishing.
Oh, no, Lou. You see, he'll be campaigning for me. He took along a camera, and he's going to be sending me some special South Dakota newsreel movies.
Oh, boy, that's real good. Well, now, say, Clarabelle, listen. I gotta go in the back of the circus for a minute now. I want you to talk to the kid, will you? You keep him occupied here. All right, and say, I want you to be careful because Chief Thunderthud is somewhere around here. Yeah, you remember him. Yes, X. Buffalo Bob thinks that Thunderthud is Mr. X, and so do I. So, you be careful, because Thunderthud's a tricky fellow with that magic of his. All right, now, I'll see you later. Clarabelle's going to talk to you and entertain you kids for a while. I got something to do back here.
Hiya, Daddy. Hiya, Daddy. Hiya, Daddy. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Daddy. Your hair's gonna fall off. I hope your hair don't fall off. A comb? It's still still. That mommy's gonna yell at that little girl. What's that? Put the hat on you. Now whistle. What is happening? No. 30 cents? I'm not gonna have any money. Can you tap off nose? Not a hatchet. Don't eat it. Oh.
Chief Thunderthud say, how, Clarabelle? Clarabelle no like Chief Thunderthud. Thunderthud no understand that. Never did anything to you, Clarabelle. But, now wait, Clarabelle, think. Use your brains. Never say anything that you not sure of. Think back. What did Thunderthud ever do to Clarabelle? Oh, well, last week, yes, Thunderthud bring walking wigwam. But Thunderthud sit quiet inside walking wigwam. Thunderthud not bother you. Thunderthud not bother Howdy. Thunderthud not bother Buffalo Bob. Thunderthud just sit. Thunderthud make papers with X. But that not hurt anybody. Why is it nobody like Chief Thunderthud? Ah, you think Chief Thunderthud Mr. X? That's why you not like Thunderthud.
Yes, sir, that's why, Thunderthud. And Clarabelle's not the only person who thinks you're Mr. X. I think so, and the kids think so, and Buffalo Bob thinks so, too. Oh, Mr. Buster, now, what's so funny?
Buffalo Bob thinks Thunderthud is Mr. X.
Well, of course, that's why poor Buffalo Bob had to leave the circus. Because Buffalo Bob guessed wrong when he guessed that Hector Hamhock was Mr. X. Now, of course, Buffalo Bob admits that Chief Thunderthud is Mr. X.
Yes, I know. And that's why Buffalo Bob had to leave television.
Well, I still want to know what's so funny.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Buffalo Bob had to leave television because Buffalo Bob thinks that Chief Thunderthud is Mr. X.
Well, for heaven's sake, Thunderthud went to all that trouble making X's, and Thunderthud said Thunderthud is friend of Phineas T. Buster.
And Thunderthud is friend of Phineas T. Bluster, but Thunderthud also friend of Howdy Doody, of Clarabelle, of Buffalo Bob, friend of everybody. Thunderthud is good man.
Now, just hold on a minute, Chief. Now, if you're my friend, why did you make X's, hundreds of X's?
Was just a job, Thunderthud. Must work, must eat. Mr. Bluster pay me $5 to make all those X's. Thunderthud, buy food, eat. Yes, Clarabelle, Thunderthud would have been just as happy to sit inside Walking Wigwam and make papers that say, Howdy Doody, a Howdy Doody making machine instead of an X making machine.
You mean that you would have helped me?
Yes, but you asked me to. It was Bluster who asked me, and Bluster who give me $5 for food to eat. My job making X's is finished now, and Thunderthud go back to Tinkatonka tribe. Stay on reservation rest of year, maybe.
Oh, kids, Phineas is laughing again. Oh, kids, now I get it. Chief Thunderthud, you don't care who wins the presidency. That business of making X's, well, that was just a job.
That's right.
And you don't care who wins, and you don't even care who's running.
That's right.
And you are not running yourself.
That's right.
Oh, so gosh, kids. Chief Thunderthud, you are not Mr. X.
That's right. Thunderthud, not Mr. X.
Oh.
Oh, kids! I think this is very funny. Buffalo Bob had to leave television because he thought Thunderthud was Mr. X. And now you know that Thunderthud is not Mr. X.
And we're right back where we started, kids, with Hector Hamhock. Gosh, maybe Buffalo Bob was right in the first place. Maybe Hector Hamhock, Buster, the leap year baby, is Mr. X.
Yes, maybe. Oh, hip, hip, hooray for Mr. X. Oh, hip, hip, hooray for Mr. X. Oh.
Well, now, Chief Thunderthud.
Yes, Howdy.
I guess we all owe you an apology, and I'm sorry that we accused you of being Mr. X.
Is Howdy now friend of Thunderthud?
Oh, yes, sir, Chief, sure. But next time, Chief, don't act so mysterious, please. Tell us what you're doing.
Must go now. But before go, Thunderthud hope Thunderthud can have pleasure of hearing Clarabelle say, Clarabelle like Chief Thunderthud. Thunderthud will be back sometime. Does Clarabelle like Thunderthud? Good. How? Goodbye.
I love him. You love who? You try it again?
silly old clown. You know what you look like? You stand there with that thing on your nose. You look like an elephant trying to put lipstick on his trunk. Oh, boy. Well, boys and girls, Buffalo Bob will be as surprised as I was just now when he finds out the Thunder Thud is not Mr. X. Yes, sir. And I reckon we're going to be hearing from Buffalo Bob pretty soon. But, say, boys and girls, right now, how would you like to see an old-time movie?
Yeah!
All right, come on in. Yes, sir, this is an old-time movie. And, boy, this one is going to be a wing-dinger. Now, hey, ribbon counter, change $5, please. Now, there's, Chubby Bumblebee. Now, Chubby, has a business here that he's running, there goes my laundry. Somebody did a 3-minute egg in 2 minutes. I'll take it, sweetie. Now, he's running an architectural design patent type place. Now, most of you kids know what that is, don't you? Yeah.
Men design stuff.
That's very clever, honey. What's your name, sweetie? Susie what?
Games.
Susie Gaines. And what's
You know
your...
what? The last time I came to this show, Clarabelle picked me up.
No.
And
Yeah, he did. Oh, well, that's a nice arrangement. Oh, for the 48th anniversary. That's swell. Well, now, kids, I want you to... Isn't that nice? Well, Clarabelle's that way.
You know what, like you?
Yeah, what,
My
honey?
father's watching, my sister's watching me on television.
Your father's watching your sister on television?
My sister's watching me on television.
Yeah.
My mom
Well, now...
and daddy are watching me.
Well, that's very nice, but we're going to forget all about the story, honey. I just want to get back to the story here so that the
That's
kids
your
at home...
boyfriend.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought it was a streetcar conductor.
Yeah.
Now they're running this business, and this gentleman
And
there...
that's his daughter.
Yeah, Clyde Windowhooker. He is, he's in love with the girl who works in the place. Her name is Stella Bumbleshoot. I remember Stella Bumbleshoot.
Yes.
You remember her?
Uh-huh.
Well, you have a better memory than me.
And then she gives her a bird.
How about that? You want to tell
I
a story,
know the
sweetie?
whole thing.
Did you? Really? What did we do? Write you a story of the story?
No, but I saw it before on a different movie. You know what?
You did?
You know what? Remember that time, Clarabelle, and they try to put up wallpaper and they can't do it, and the bird flies around and he goes in his father's office.
Well, when we get to it, honey, and I'll let you tell it. But right now, she's putting,
I wonder why they do work silly, Callie.
Yeah, well, he hasn't got his working papers. Now, you see, this man was going to give the bird to that girl. You remember that, don't you,
Yes.
sweetie? And he forgets, and he takes the lid off, and he just takes the top of the cage. And he brings that over, and he doesn't know he just has the top of the cage, and he's going to give her the bird, and actually he gets the bird.
No, he got flower.
Yes. Well, I knew there was something smelly. I couldn't, it was very, yeah, it's like a rose. A rose by any other name would be a bird. And there's the bird still on the perch.
No, it didn't fly away.
Now, do you know what happened then?
He's going to fly away.
Who? You mean
the bird,
Clyde?
when they try to put it over him, he's going to fly away.
Oh.
And then he's going to go over there and they have to stand on this thing and all the wallpaper's going to fall down. See?
You must have seen a lot of coming attractions.
See?
Oh, you're right, Susie.
See, and that's Betsy Gaines.
Betsy Gaines. That's nice. What do you gain? Weight?
No!
Betsy Gaines, weight? Well, look what happened. You were right, Susie. He tried to put up the wallpaper and he fell right down. And then the boss, there's the boss.
Angry.
Oh, you can tell he's angry by the way he's fuming.
Yeah. He's going to raise a holler.
Yep.
And they get a ladder up there and he goes in the boss's office.
Gee, it sounds like it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Now, what is he doing now, Susie?
He's climbing up there trying to get the bird because the bird's up there. And when he does that, and the bird's going to fly over to the other end, then it's going to fly in the father's office.
Wait, slow down. I missed some of the picture. I bent down to pick up my program. Now up! Was he supposed to do that?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then the bird still got.
Shit!
And she gets a broom and knocks him down.
She's gonna make a clean sweep of it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you were wrong there.
And that's the father's office. He writes side.
Well, listen, what happens now, sweetie? Do you remember what happens when he catches the bird?
Over when the boss is off.
What?
I'm right on his
The
head.
man with the chicken on his head. I always thought there was a colonel.
And then the boss is off and put it right over his head.
Oh, they make a colonel out of the boss.
Yeah.
Now what has he got there, honey?
That's wallpaper.
Is that wallpaper? I thought it was fly paper. You seem to be stuck on it.
And he's tying it there, and it's gonna go in, and they're gonna
He must have...
right on the boss's office.
Well, bless you, honey, you're right. He looked like a pigeon head, but I didn't think he needed... Well, what's going to happen now, sweetie?
The boss is gonna say this to that man, and the boss is gonna stick out the window, then the other guy's gonna stick out the window.
Now, gee, I hope that happens now, because I'll be awful disappointed if it doesn't.
When's Flubberdup coming back?
Now, how does it end, honey? Do you remember?
I don't know. See, the girl fell out the window, and the man tries to pull her out. He falls out the window.
Oh, he just pulled it back in time. Yeah. Sounds like it's going to be an exciting picture.
Yeah.
Boy, well, that was the whole picture. What is your name, sweetie?
Susie Baines.
Susie Game?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you must swallow your tongue, Game. Well, Susie, you know, you actually should be a movie critic. You aren't a movie critic, are you?
No.
Well, you could be. And, honey, for doing such a good job on the movie and being such a surprise guest, we have a little present for you here. You know what this is?
Yes, an umbrella.
A Howdy Doody umbrella. Now, how about that? That was a surprise, wasn't it? Surprise to me, too. You saved my voice. Well, that was really a good movie and well told, wasn't it? Oh. Well, thank you, Clarabelle. That's one. Well, I need my official drum here. Yes,
What are you going to play?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to play a tune in 2 flats. But actually, boys and girls, you see, Mr. Bluster, now listen to this, Mr. Yes, you're going to get one a little later, honey. Mr. Bluster told me he's going to make an important announcement today. Something he's going to want me to make official. So I'm ready.
And I'm ready too, kids. Phineas T. Bluster has some great campaign news.
Okay, come on. Let's hear this big news.
Now, it is so very important. So very, very important. Pay attention, kids.
I heard that in the movie.
Boys and girls. Now, you know that Mr. X is running for president against Howdy Doody. And Mr. X must have an assistant. You know, a man to help him run the country when Mr. X is elected.
Oh, you still think that Mr. X is going to win, huh? Ho, ho, ho.
Quiet, flappy ears.
Pardon me. Ho, ho.
Now, boys and girls, the assistant to Mr. X is called the Vice President. Yes, the Vice President. And today, after weeks and weeks of thinking about it, I, Phineas T. Bluster, have finally decided who it will be.
Oh, you mean you're ready to tell us the name of Mr. X's Vice President?
Correct.
See, kids, I wonder who it's going to be. I know one fellow who really wants to be Mr. X's Vice President pretty bad, and that's Dilly Dally, because, you know, he's asked to do it 1,000,000 times. Well, go ahead, Phineas.
I, Mr. Phineas T. Bluster, as the great manager of Mr. X's campaign, I do hereby pick Dilly Dally to be Mr. X's Vice President.
Oh, boy! Yippee!
Yes, my boy!
I'm going to be the Vice President. Hooray!
Congratulations, Dilly! Congratulations, my boy!
Oh, boy, am I excited.
All right, calm down, kid. All right, you've had it. Down, boy.
Oh, boy.
Quiet. All right, tie your ears
Okay.
back. We have lots of work to do.
Yeah, well, thanks a million. Boy, am I happy. Mr. X for president with Dilly Dally for vice president.
Oh, now, Dilly, my boy, you're a lucky boy to be on the same side with a man as wonderful as Mr. X.
No, boy, and I'll do everything I can to help Mr. X win.
Yes, and Dilly Dally, I can tell you that Mr. X thinks you're a fine man.
Oh,
the
boy.
best man for the vice presidency, yes.
Hot dog.
Yes, Mr. X asked me to pick you, and I agreed with Mr. X, so
Yeah.
you're going to be our vice president. Thank you, Lou.
Hooray!
Let's make it official.
Yeah, well, okay, Phineas. It sounds fair and square to me. Dilly-Dally's a United States citizen. He's young enough, and if you want him, it's okay with me. I think he can run as vice president for Mr. X, and that's... Oh, now get ready, kids. Oh! Whoop! Clarabelle, would you bring this on back from Tucker? Oh, that's it. F, I, C, I, A, L. Oh, no, it's all Clarabelle. Oh, it's official. Yeah, it's official. It's fair and square.
Thanks, Lou, thanks.
Oh, congratulations again, Dilly-Dally.
Thanks, Mr. Buster. Oh, boy, and now just one question, huh?
Oh, yes, my boy.
Well, now that I'm Mr. X's vice president and I'm Mr. X's assistant and helper and pal, will you tell me who Mr. X is?
Well,
Well, golly, Mr. Buster, how can I do a good job helping him if I don't even know who he is? I'm your pal, Mr. Buster. I'm Mr. X's pal, and you just said so. And you've got to tell me who he is now that I'm his vice president.
Oh, well, I suppose I should tell you,
Yeah.
but, Dilly, not right now. Later, some other time, but
But
not
you
now.
gotta tell me, you gotta tell me.
Come on, we have work to do. Hip, hip, hooray for Mr. X.
Hip, hip, wait a minute. Hip, hip, hooray. Who is Mr. X, Mr. Buster? Who is Mr. X?
Why, what a fellow that Mr. Buster really is. He won't even tell Mr. X's vice president who Mr. X is. Boy, this is strange monkey business, kids. Real strange monkey business. Isn't it strange, kids?
Yeah!
This Mr. X, he gets more mysterious every day. So far, we know nothing for sure, really, do we? No, sir. We just think it may be Hector Hemhock Buster. Yes, that's right, Clarabelle. All we really know is that it ain't Dr. Singer's own, it ain't Chief Thunderthud. Well, I just hope that Dilly-Dally does find out who it is because, well, Dilly-Dally is the kind of fellow who talks a lot. Yes, and just one day he may just open his mouth and tell us.
Oh, say, Lou, don't put that drum away, because now that Mr. X has a vice president, it's time for me to pick my vice president.
Hey, that's right. You're absolutely right, Howdy. And whenever you pick him, I'll be here ready to make it official. I'll be... It looks like Clarabelle wants to be your vice president.
Well, I know you do, Clarabelle, but so do a lot of other people, and well, so it's so very, very important, and, you know, kids, I've got to pick the right man, the very best man. And I'm going to need plenty of help against Mr. X and Dilly.
Hey, there's the doorbell. Will you go answer it? It may be the laundry coming back. Yes, sir, you answer it. But, boy, I hope that we find a solution to this soon, because this is getting to be one of the most mysterious campaign elections that I've ever... what have you got there? A package for Howdy, and it's from Buffalo Bob in South Dakota.
A package from South Dakota. Oh, great, kids. That must be something special for my wing day. Oh, boy, tomorrow's going to be my big, big day, kids. I'll put on my biggest wing ding of the year.
Yeah, you can bet Mr. Buster will, too.
And also tomorrow, I'll pick the man who's going to be my vice president. Ho-ho!
Oh, you just stay calm, Clarabelle. You wait till tomorrow. If Howdy Doody wants you, he'll be picking you. I tell you, wait a minute now. Now, I know that you want to be the vice president, but that's for Howdy to decide tomorrow. Now, wait a minute. Don't you... Wait a minute. Hey, where are you, Clarabelle? Don't... wait a minute. I'm not a turnstile. Hey, you cut that out now, Clarabelle. Boy, you got to wait a minute.